Hey guys, it's Marshall Tingle with your Superior Ag Insurance Ringside Report for this past week, the week of July 17th through the 23rd. So we had some pretty good runs go through the barns this past week, but now they were going to be down significantly from what they were this time last week. And I think a lot of that just had to do with it being so daggone hot. It's been just bakey hot all the way up until these last couple days, and we finally got some rain. So that's a really, really good sign. I know we've needed some moisture in a bad way. But back to these cattle now. Sold 16,696 head of cattle through the barns. That's 6,000 down from this time last week. So that's a pretty significant drop, but like I said, a lot of heat. Now, compare this to this time last year, about 2,000 head short of what it was this time last year. But I can tell you right now, it daggone sure wasn't this hot this time last year. Now, let's talk about these feeder cattle. Feeder cattle continue to rise, and so do your yearlings, which is really good news for us. So your feeder cattle, they're going to call them both steers and heifers steady to $4 higher. Your yearlings, though, that's what we're concerned about right now. These big 8-weight cattle have been out on grass all summer, $2 to $4 higher with strong demand. So that's a really good sign. But let's break this down a little bit. So your full-weight steers this week, $1.50 to $2. I'd say right there in that $1.75 to $1.85 mark would catch most of them. Now your 5-weights, again, 5-weights outsold your 4-weights this week, $1.40 that they topped out at $2.04. But again, most of them is going to be right there in that $1.75 to $1.85 mark, depending on kind of condition. And I can tell you right now, right now, this hot weather is really putting a damper on anything that's unweaned and unpreconditioned. That's just having a huge effect on your price. And that's why I think, like always, I think you're seeing a pretty good spread on these prices. Now, let's talk about these yearling cattle. Another $2 to $4 on them, which is outstanding. But check out this deal this week. Now, a little bit different, and this is going to show you just a little bit difference on your Charolais crosses with the splashy black versus black and Charolais versus all black. So all the numbers are going to be really extremely strong here, but just to give you comparison on Charolais versus black and Charolais versus straight black. So here's your first set. Here's 41 head of these. These are Charolais crosses, just a few blacks on them, 807 pounds on the average at 164 flat. Now jump up to the big brothers. Here's 58 head of these. These are going to be blacks with just a sprinkling of Charolais cross in them, 864 pounds on the average. You're looking at 166.95. Now check out these. Now this will be your all black set. Here's 64 head of these all black coated steers, 887 pounds on the average, $1.69.75. So a really nice trade there. Now I want to do something a little differently that we normally don't do. So this heifer market this past week, these lightweight heifers, your 5 and 6 weight heifers, have been straight up dynamite. So check these numbers out now. So here's 91 head of heifers. These are going to be all black heifers. Thin fleshed is what they call them, so we'd call them green. But just green as gourds and ready to turn out and forget about them. 500 pounds on the money on your average, $1.8960. Check that out. Now that's right up there at steer price. Now here's another set of them. Here's a bigger set. Here's 59 head of these. These are all blacks as well. Probably a little bit more flesh on them in condition than the last set, but 59 head, all black heifers, 603 pounds on the average, $1.8210. Like I said, both sets of those, steer prices. That's a rocking heifer market right now. And then here's one other exception we haven't seen in a while. Check out this Holstein deal. We never talk about Holsteins, but this is a strong trade, I think. Here's 56 head of Holstein steers, 795 pounds on the average. You're looking at $1.2850. So that's a strong Holstein market. Now, let's talk about here on your CME feeder cattle index. So we've been seeing your feeder cattle prices and your yearling prices go up. Your CME feeder cattle index has actually been going down this week. So start off Monday the 18th, you're looking at $1.7250. By the time we get to Tuesday the 19th, $1.7242. And then we had a little bit of a low there on Wednesday the 20th, $1.7067. And then by the time we get to Thursday the 21st, you're looking at $1.7101. And then we close the week out kind of softer here. Friday the 22nd, you're looking at $1.6902. So you're seeing a slight decline there. But remember those heifers we were talking about? $1.8960 on your 5-weight heifers and $1.8210 on your 6-weight heifers. Check out your heifer CME feeder cattle index now. For your 600 to 900 pound heifers, you're looking at $1.52 to $1.55. So those heifers there have way outsold your CME feeder cattle index. So that's a really good sign going forward. Now, if you have any questions about any more of this information, if you have any questions about any of your LRP policies you've got going on right now, your livestock risk protection policies, feel free to reach us. Call us Superior Ag Insurance. Call Ian Thomas, 859-613-2453, or check us out on the website, www.superioragins.com. Thank you so much. Look forward to talking to you soon.